Greetings all, thedvsmonkey here. Good news, I got the grid. Finally showed up today. So I'm gonna take this apart and get it connected so that we can see what the difference is. Now, I'm shooting at 20 after 12, so midday. Sun is definitely hitting the window here. You can kind of tell by how bright it is right here, off color. Even though I have the blinds closed and the sheer drapey thing over it, it still does show a lot of the daylight. But that's okay. Hugo's on, the lamp is on, this lamp is on. Everything is normal, except I have the TV on because right now it's so bright in here that the TV changing isn't going to make a difference. I don't think Godzilla is going to change what's going on behind me here that much. So take a look-see at what I got going on here. I'm going to lean back, go back into the corner, arms up, all that kind of stuff. You can see the shadows. You can see the way I'm lit. See my face. This is what it looks like with the Neewer SL60W on 10% with the Neewer 36-inch parabolic softbox without the grid. All right, now I'm gonna put the grid on. Okay, it's up. Can you see a difference? I don't know, it doesn't look all that different to me, but I don't have it on the screen in the editing program looking at it, and certainly not side by side. But again, I think it looks great. It looked great before. Does it look greater now? I don't know. The one thing that I found when putting it on is that it's a perfect fit for this particular softbox setup. I thought that I had to really pull it tight as I was putting it on, and I started to go in a circle, and then I realized that it is actually set up to fit perfectly in the little sections. So what you'll find if you actually get this grid for this softbox is that there are individual patches of Velcro that go all the way around this. And when I put the diffuser, I guess it's a diffuser screen on, I put it as far back as I could, and it left me with, like, I don't know, probably almost a 2-inch lip all the way around, thinking ahead that I was going to get this grid and put it on here, and it actually is the perfect fit again. So there are little sections that go all the way around, and I'll show you here in a second, but there are little sections that go all the way around the softbox that are very clearly defined. And with the grid, there are clear sections that actually fit perfectly in those sections, in between the parts that are marked off. When you see it, it'll be obvious. You don't have to pull it tight, you don't have to do anything crazy. I actually put my one section at the top at 12 o'clock and then went down and did 6 o'clock. And then you can actually, it's held up enough that you can go around and put each section in their spot, and you don't have to think and measure and do anything really delicate, and it all goes in there. So I'm gonna pull this off here and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here you can see what it looks like with it on. And what I'm talking about are, you can see this little nub here that goes over to this nub, and in between, here's that section of Velcro that has the little tab on it. Let me pull it down. Okay, so here we see the little nub that I'm talking about. Over to that nub, and you can see how much space there is back there before you get to the diffuser. And then on the end of the grid itself, you have this section that goes from here over to here, and that literally fits up there in between each nub. And then you just cinch all the Velcro down, and it does that all the way around until you end up with your grid that looks like that. Now, I'll turn it on. Boom. And now that's your grid. That's what it looks like. Kind of neat, huh? And then off again. So now you can see how that's supposed to look. Now what I'm going to do is turn off the office lights and show you so there's the difference with the light, which isn't all that great. Okay, so now you see that's what it looks like. Final setup. This is the way it's going to be for a good bit of time, because I'm not painting again, I'm not rearranging shit, and I'm not buying any more lighting or any of that kind of stuff. I apologize, because you can probably hear there are landscapers here again. This time they're trimming the bushes. So I think they got all the bushes trimmed, but they're raking, and you can hear them talking to each other and raking and doing all kinds of shit. But that's it. I couldn't be more happy with the way that this all worked out. I don't remember if I put links in to the light and the softbox and the grid and all that kind of stuff, but for this video, if you look down in the description, I will link to the Amazon listings for the light and the softbox, and at B&H for the grid, which is the only place I found it. And that way, if you think that you like the way this looks and the way it's set up and what I talk about and the price and it works for you, you'll know exactly where to go and get it. I'm Podunk, so I'm not sponsored. I don't get anything from this. I just get to help you. The one thing that I have forgotten straight along, though, is that I do have affiliate links for small rig. So all this small rig shit that I bought, you know, at this point, I signed up for their affiliate program, but I have completely forgotten to put the link in pretty much any of my social media or any of my videos. I'm going to start linking that now. I mean, if you want to buy small rig stuff, it's the best. It's awesome. And clearly I have a lot of it. I mean, I have small rig stuff for every setup and then some. I don't even know if I get anything from that. Likely I get probably like a teeny tiny percentage of something or whatever, which I actually don't really give a shit about. Clearly, since I forgot to link it in all my other videos, but I'll start linking it now because, I mean, I took the time to sign up for it and I got it and we're good to go. So that can help you out as well. You can go check their site out. They got a ton of stuff. In fact, they have too much stuff and you're gonna wanna buy it all if you're like me. I have bought quite a bit of stuff. And that's it. Quick video today, because I know the past few have been all over 15 minutes, and that's a lot for people to ingest. So this will be a quick one. Just wanted to show you how it looked with the grid and everything. Again, I'll put links for everything in the description. Continue to send me questions, comments, so on and so forth. Get out there and create something fantastic, and you know, you don't have to break the bank to do it. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and all that shit. And remember, kids, forward and up.